The Miami Heat have had their struggles in recent years with success, but what if they magically got their greatest player back? What if prime Dwyane Wade was on the current Miami Heat? Today we're going to be simming multiple seasons to see what we can accomplish. Before we head into the sim, this is what our rotation looks like. Our starters are Davion Mitchell, Dwyane Wade, Norman Powell, Wiggins, and Adebayo, with Hero moving to the bench and Kalel, Pele, Jaime to be supporting Hero off the bench. And after the first 2 weeks, the Miami Heat start off 4-3 with a positive record, and Dwyane Wade's averaging 28, 8, and 6 on 57% shooting, and Bam's averaging 16 and 10 rebounds, with Hero averaging 18 off the bench, and Norman Powell's also averaging 19 points. So that's 4 players that we have that are averaging over 15 already. And to end off the year, the Heat are going to start out 20 and 13, going on a nice run. And Wade's averaging 27, 7, and 6 right now. Let's sim the All-Star break to see if we got any. And through the All-Star break, the Miami Heat are going to be 34 and 22 and hold the second seed in the Eastern Conference. And Dwyane Wade actually did make the All-Star game, and he put up 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And Bam Adebayo did make the All-Star game as well. And looking at the roster, it looks like the Miami Heat did trade for Jakob Poeltl, which gives us another center. So I am going to move Bam to power forward and put Kalel in the starting lineup, just to give us some more height in the starting lineup, because now Kalel does not need to back him up and they can actually play together. We now have Jakob Poeltl as our backup center. We're going to give him about 15 minutes a game, and we did move Bam to the power forward, just so we can have some extra height at the power forward and center. Let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season and see how the Miami Heat finish. So Nikola Jokic is actually going to win the MVP, putting up 30, 13, and 11. Kind of hard not to give it to him with those numbers. And Dwyane Wade actually ended up making All-NBA second team. He actually made All-Defensive second team as well. And the Miami Heat end up with the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference, where they'll be playing the 6th seed Philadelphia 76ers. Before we start the playoffs, let's see what Wade's stats for the season were. So Wade ended the season averaging 26 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game. And he did manage to put up 1.7 steals and 1.2 blocks on 55% shooting, and he actually shot decent from 3, which is surprising. And Bam ended the season averaging 19 and 10 with also 4 assists. And Hero ended the season averaging about 20 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists on 53% shooting. And he shot 42% from 3, which is really good. And these are Jakob stats from like the whole season, so I'm not sure what he put up on Miami, but he's doing a decent job as the backup center. And Kalel Ware had a decent season, averaging 9 points and 9 rebounds, which is an improvement from his rookie season slightly. I do want to see next season if he can average a double-double though. Wade's overall also went up by 1. Same with Hero. Our team is getting slightly better. Let's see if they can make a deep playoff run. So the Heat are going to take the first game, and Hero actually put up 34 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, and Wade also put up 30. We had 4 people put up 20 plus, which is kind of crazy. So we do have some pretty spread out scoring, which is good for us. It's not like if Wade doesn't play good, we lose, which is good to see. And the Heat are also going to take game 2, and Hero also led the team in this game, with Wade as second, putting up 26, and Hero put up 28. And Norman Powell had a nice game, putting up 21 points as well. And the 76ers are going to take game 3, and Maxey put up 26 points and Embiid with 20, and Wade put up 22, but nobody else really was on fire. We had some pretty spread out scoring, but no one else went off. And the 76ers are going to tie up the series 2-2, with Embiid putting up 29 points and Wade putting up 33 and Powell 24. Hero did not play well, shooting 3 for 11, and he's been slacking on the last 2 games. He does need to pick it up though. The 76ers are actually going to win 3 games in a row, going up 3-2 in the series, which is kind of scary. I thought we had it, and Hero did have a bounce back game, but it just wasn't enough, with Paul George putting up 29 points. And in game 6, the 76ers are leading by about 20 in the second half. It's looking like it might be over. I don't know what happened. The Heat just completely collapsed, and the 76ers are going to take out the Heat in 6 games, sadly. So heartbreaking that they won the first 2 and lost 4 in a row. Wiggins put up 25. Wade did not have a crazy game, and yeah, and Hero just had another bad game. Really, just Hero not being consistent was really what led to our downfall. It's not how I wanted the first season to go. I thought we had the first round secured, but we're not going to be able to win a ring in our first season. And the Timberwolves are going to win the NBA Finals this season, with Anthony Edwards averaging 32 to win the Finals MVP. So the Miami Heat did improve, but just wasn't even enough to get him a good playoff run, sadly. Let's see if they can make any moves in the offseason to improve. We're now in the start of our second season, and I'm curious to check out the roster to see if the Heat did make any moves. And it looks like we got Tristan Da Silva, which isn't going to be like too crazy of a pickup. Might just be a nice bench player. He might not even be in the rotation, but I will say our team did improve in the offseason overall wise, and we actually have 9 players that are an 80 overall higher, so hopefully we can secure the first seed this season. It looks like Norman Powell actually completely fell out of the rotation. He's only an 80 overall, which I don't know what happened, but he just completely regressed. And we have Pele starting at the small forward now, but I'm just going to let the CPU keep it how it is, and we'll see how we go. We might make some changes, but I'm just going to trust it right now. Let's see how we can start off. And in the first month, the Heat actually started off really hot and then just had a really bad run, but we are 10-6 and we are the 4th seed, so it looks like we're a pretty good team. We just need to be consistent. Let's see what the record is heading into the new year. And in the new year, the Heat are going to be 20-13, still the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. And Wade's averages have actually gone down a little, surprisingly. I think it's honestly just because our team's getting deeper, and just the points per game and everything's being spread out. But as long as the team's winning, that's all I really care about. And Bam's doing about the same as last season. Hero's actually averaging 21 this season, and Khalil Ware's about the same. But Casper's gonna have a big improvement, averaging 9 points and 4 assists. But yeah, let's see if we can just keep this consistency, maybe be a little better, and hopefully we just can improve our record. And the Heat enter the All-Star break with a record of 32 and 22. I think it's pretty similar to what it was last season. But so far we're only the 5th seed, not what I was expecting, and it looks like we don't even have any All-Stars. So I don't know what's going on. We've kind of regressed. Wade's points per game are going slightly up, and everyone else has basically stayed the same. We kind of just gotta hope. So far the season is not going how we'd expect it to. Let's just see how they finish off this final game. And Jokic is gonna win another MVP back-to-back. Not surprising at all. And it's kind of crazy, but Wade didn't even make an All-NBA team, but Bam did. Not sure how that happened. But the Miami Heat end up with the 3rd seed again in the playoffs, where they'll be facing the 6th seed Toronto Raptors. Let's pray we can have a much better run this time. And the Heat take the first game, and Wade put up 35 points with Jaime putting up 21. And the Heat also take the second game, this time Hero leading the team with 25 points. Khalil Ware had 19, and Wade only had 16. And the Heat are up 2-0, but you know, we know exactly what happened last season. Let's just see if they can actually get it done in the first round this time. The Heat are actually going to go up 3-0 in the series, and this time it's Tyler Hero leading again with 28 points. And Wade did not play good at all, but Tyler Hero was there to pick up the slack. And the Raptors do take the next game in the series. They also take game 5. I don't need the Heat blowing this. And the Heat are going to take out the Raptors in 6 games. And finishing off the Raptors, Wade put up 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And in the second round, the Heat will be taking on the 2nd seed Detroit Pistons. And the Heat take a 2-1 lead in the series. And in game 3, Wade put up 30 points, with Bam putting up 27 and 16. And the Heat are going to take a 3-1 lead in the series, with Bam actually shining again, putting up 31 points and 10 rebounds. Wade only had 9 points. I don't know what's going on, but he needs to start being consistent if we want to win this ring. And the Heat are going to get their final win here, with Wade putting up 31, having a bounce back game, and Casper's actually putting up 20, and Bam 22. So in 5 games, the Heat take care of the 2nd seed Detroit Pistons, where they will be facing the 1st seed Knicks in the conference finals. And the Knicks take a 2-0 lead in the series. This might be it for them, sadly. And the Knicks are actually going to end up sweeping the Heat in the conference finals, sadly, with Wade ending it off with 33 points. And the Timberwolves actually go back-to-back, with Anthony Edwards getting 2 finals MVPs. He's going crazy in this sim. Alright, so these first 2 seasons have not been going how we wanted, but we did improve from last season, actually making it all the way to the conference finals. Let's see if he can make any moves in the offseason. We either need that, or we just need Wade to just completely take over the team next season and go crazy. And the offseason, it does look like we did acquire Miles Bridges, which is a decent pickup, but I mean, we have a really deep team if you're just looking at the overalls, but we just can't seem to be consistent. So not too big of an acquisition in the offseason, but we just gotta hope our team plays better, and hopefully this is the season Wade can take over. Alright, let's head into our 3rd season. And after 1 month, the Heat are gonna start out 11-7. Not too great, but not bad at all. And Wade's actually averaging 25 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists as well. And it looks like everyone's staying pretty consistent. I just need that one player just to go crazy. Let's send the All-Star break to see if we can improve. And once again at the All-Star break, the Heat have a pretty similar record in all 3 seasons. And Wade actually did make the All-Star game this season, and he put up 30, and Bam also made it as well. And Wade's averaging about 24 points right now, and our overalls are slightly increasing. Casper's is heavily improving though. Let's send him to the end of the season to see what the Heat finish out at. So Wemby's gonna win the MVP this year, averaging 25, 12, and 4. Wade actually did make All-NBA 2nd team this season, and he also made All-Defensive 1st team. But the Heat are actually gonna finish 5th seed, which is not an improvement. We actually went down a little, sadly. And Wade ended the season averaging 24, 5, and 5. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but let's just see if he can make some noise in the playoffs. And the Heat are already down 3-1 in the series, and the Heat are actually gonna lose in 5 games to the Raptors, and that's gonna be our 2nd season actually that we're gonna be losing in the 1st round. And the Spurs win the ring this year with De'Aaron Fox winning the Finals MVP. The Heat just haven't been able to do much. Something's gonna have to change because this is not working. And Wade's overall did actually go up in the offseason. He's a 96 now. No one else went up too crazy, but the only thing we managed to get in the offseason was Daniel Gafford, which wasn't really a great pickup, but we just gotta hope that this is just a breakout season for someone, or see if Wade can finally take over. And heading into the new year, the Heat are gonna be 19-17, not the start we want, but they are the 5th seed. And Wade's overall actually has gone up to 97, so he should be playing well. And he's actually averaging 27 points per game on 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Let's go ahead and sim to the All-Star break. And the Miami Heat just completely turned around. Now they're the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. And Dwyane Wade was an All-Star, as well as Bam Adebayo. And I'm curious to see if like Wade just started going crazy or someone did. And it looks like the Miami Heat actually traded for Franz Wagner. And I think we traded, it looks like we traded Miles Bridges and maybe some picks. I feel like we're missing someone else. I just can't see it off the top of my head. But it's still crazy. We got Franz Wagner. He's averaging 17 points. Nothing too crazy, but apparently he's helping us win. And Dwyane Wade's up to 26 points per game. If we can keep this up, Wade might be able to win MVP, but let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season to see how we finish off. So Wemby's gonna end up winning back-to-back MVPs, averaging 24, 12, and 4. And Dwyane Wade makes his first All-NBA 1st team. And I don't think anybody else on the Miami Heat did, but at least we got him. And the Miami Heat do end up keeping the 1st seed, where they will be playing the 8th seed Washington Wizards. And the Miami Heat are up 3-0 in the series, and they do end up beating the Wizards in 5 games, where they will be playing the 5th seed Knicks. And in that last game, Wade put put up 52 points. Crazy, with Jaime putting up 30. Franz isn't even doing like anything crazy. I guess Wade finally flipped his switch. I've been waiting for that. He's only averaging 27, so that might have just been the only game going crazy. But let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Knicks. And the Heat are going to take a 3-0 lead on the Knicks in the playoffs. And the Knicks do end up winning the next 2 games, forcing a game 6 where no one played really too well at all. Dwade only took 7 shots. Don't know what's going on. And Franz shot 1 for 9. So I don't really know. I mean, he only averaged 17 this season, so, and 18 in the playoffs. So I guess he just happened to get traded and started playing better, but he wasn't really doing like a crazy amount. And the Knicks didn't even have anybody play like too great as well. They just outplayed us slightly. They only beat us by 2. And the Knicks are going to force a game 7 against the Miami Heat. And Brunson put up 32. And Wade also only put up 15, sadly, but Franz put up 23. And in game 7, the Heat are absolutely going to blow out the Knicks to advance to the conference finals, with Wade putting up 37 points and Bam putting up 25 and 15. And they will be playing the 6th seed Hawks in the conference finals. Surprised that they made it this far. And it looks like the Heat are going to breeze through here, being up 3-0 in the series. And the Heat do end up sweeping the Hawks to advance to the finals. And Wade put up 32 points and Dwyane Mitchell actually put up 27 and 10. It's crazy. I haven't seen them really do too much this sim. It looks like everyone's playing well in the playoffs. And in the finals, the Heat are going to be facing the 3rd seed Timberwolves. But this is the furthest we've made it. Praying this could be it. We just got to have Wade keep playing really good. The Timberwolves do end up taking the first game, and the Timberwolves are actually up 3-0 in the series, and the Timberwolves are actually going to sweep the Heat in the finals, with Anthony Edwards winning a 3rd finals MVP. I don't know what happened. So in the offseason, our team pretty much stayed the same. I'm honestly just going to simmer to the end of the season because I'm assuming we're going to have around the same record, hopefully. Wade did go up to a 98 overall. But let's just see how they finish off the season. And Wemby's going to win another MVP. And this time, Wade only made the All-NBA 3rd team. But the Heat do end up finishing with the 1st seed again. And Wade averaged 22, 5, and 4. And Franz did improve. And it kind of just seems like our team's just getting better and it's just kind of spreading out. Now let's see if we can actually win the finals this time. And in the first round, we're actually going to be playing the 8th seed Knicks. I'm surprised that they fell so low. And the Heat are going to sweep the Knicks in the first round. But they'll be playing the 4th seed Atlanta Hawks. And the Heat beat the Hawks in 5 games where they're playing the 2nd seed Toronto Raptors in the conference finals. And the Raptors take a 2-1 lead in the series. And the Heat do end up winning game 4 to tie the series 2-2, where Hero put up 36 points and Wade only had 13. And the Raptors do end up winning the next game, taking a 3-2 lead in the series. And the Heat win game 6, Wade putting up 36 points and Hero 19. And this is a tough one. The Heat are going to have to win a game 7. With 10 seconds left, Toronto is down by about 14. And with 4 seconds left, Toronto's down 14, and the Heat are going to end up winning game 7 to advance to the finals. And Wade is going to win the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That's not what we're looking for. And it looks like Luka's actually on the Clippers now because he just won the Western Conference Finals MVP. So in the finals, we are going to have to beat Luka and the Clippers. Hope we don't get swept this time. We actually got to win. And the Heat are going to win the first 2 games of the series, with Wade putting up 25, 5, and 9, and Jaime putting up 23. We had 4 players with 20 points. And the Clippers do take game 3, and Luka put up 29, 6, and 13. And Wade also had a nice game, just wasn't enough. And the Heat do take a 3-1 lead in the series, with Luka putting up 20 points. Nobody else on his team really did much, but Wade did put up 31 and Franz put up 27. We're going to go ahead and jump into game 5 where the Clippers are at the line, possibly going to be up 5 against the Heat with 31 seconds left. And Jones has made his first free throw, and I guess they get 3 free throws, so the Clippers might be up 7. It actually might be already over this game. The Heat are still down 7 with 14 left. Not looking like much they can do, so it does look like the Clippers are going to take game 5, putting the series at 3-2. And in game 5, Franz put up 34. Wade put up 21. He only did the 3rd best on the team, but Luka had 31 points, and Isaiah Stewart had a 16-point double-double. Let's see if the Heat can lock in here and win the finals. And the Clippers are going to completely blow out the Heat in game 6 by 30. Wade only had 19, Bam had 30 points, and Luka had 35, and Benedict Mathurin had 30. So the Clippers were down 3-1, but have now forced a game 7, and it all comes down to this. And the Heat pull it off. And with 10 seconds left, the Heat are going to absolutely blow out the Clippers in game 7, 147 to 105. I was hoping for something a little more competitive, but this is crazy. And with that, the Heat are going to win a ring. Took them like, what, 5 seasons to do it? Way longer than I expected. Wade decided to mess with me and just not wanting to be consistent. But he finally gets the job done, and I'm curious to see if he got finals MVP. And there you go. Wade is handed the finals MVP trophy. It took him a long time, but he ended up getting it done. And the Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. There you have it. The Heat have won the ring. Dwyane Wade won the finals MVP, averaging 27, 4, and 6. And this sim took a lot longer than I thought it would take, honestly. But we did end up getting it done. That's going to be it for today's video. If y'all enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.